Can everyone hear me okay? So we've got 16 people here already, which is good. Hey, Bernetta. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Yes, we do. Good morning. Hey, Brad. Hey, Gabriel. Hey, Mark. Hey, Bernetta. Hey, Jean. How are we all doing today? Where in the world are you joining from? Say Santosh. First time here looking to integrate voice for housing apps. Okay, Austria, Germany, Denver, Brazil. Nice. Nice. UK, California. Awesome. Nice. We can let people filter in. Today we're going to be building, and we're going to be building an outbound recruiter that can basically make calls and then capture some information from a person or a candidate using information extractors, and then we'll be looking at choosing the right voice from 11 Labs. And then maybe at the end, if we've got time, we can talk about maybe some workflows, etc., and then answer a few questions. I can answer questions throughout too. So if you've got anything you want to ask, far away. If it's going to be like a long answer needed or a bug you're facing if you're using Synthel at the moment, then might not be able to answer that straight away, but you can ask it, and then I can get back to you later. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Let's check it's recording okay. There, we should be good. Also, let me know in the chat what you are looking to build with Synthflow 2. What sort of voice assistants are you looking to build? And also, what have you built so far and how are you getting on? Receptionist. Supporting it in for 6 weeks and I've not been able to use Synthflow yet. Bobby, so can you send me a have you sent me a DM, Bobby? Send me a DM in the chat with your link to a ticket or also the ticket ID, and I'll get that escalated for you right away. Okay, receptionist, assistant solar company. Okay, cool. A lot of receptionists going on. Okay. Okay, who's got a receptionist use case? Maybe we can look into that one right away. Seeing as there's quite a few people interested. Automate screening calls. We can this. Yeah, it's a good one. We'll get to that. Let's share. Let's share this window. Okay. I wonder what's better, picture in picture or split screen? Maybe picture in picture. Sales agent in Spanish. Okay, so we're inside of Synthflow here. I did a video before for beginners out there, and if you're creating prompts for the first time, some people run into the issue of kind of having like the blank prompt fear, so you're not really sure how to type out a prompt. So I want to just share with you one little trick that I like doing that I did a video on, and that's to use something called DeepSeek. If you're familiar with DeepSeek, it's basically a new like ChatGPT model or from China. It does a really good job at voice AI scripts. I'm going to show you that now. I think I created an assistant here. Let's go and grab. Oh, no, not that one. We're basically going to grab a prompt and we're going to go and throw it into DeepSeek, and we're going to get another prompt out of it. First of all, we'll go and do a receptionist. Who for anybody who wants to do a receptionist, if you've got a receptionist use case for a business specifically, and we'll use that one. We'll build that out live. Give me the full rundown. A hotel receptionist. Okay, what any more info on said hotel? Give me a bit of context. Let's go ahead and we'll find a inbound assistant. Maybe we'll go with this one. We'll grab a prompt and we'll tailor it to a okay, yeah, let's grab this prompt. Okay, copy that in. Okay, Bobby, I've got your ticket. Can you send me that in the academy too, or just email it to me at tom@synthflow.ai? Property management receptionist, hotel receptionist. Okay, cool. Go on then, let's create a receptionist. Once you're in Synthflow, we're going to go create an assistant. We're going to go start from scratch on this one. It's going to be inbound. And let's go and just call it a hotel receptionist. This wasn't planned. This is going to take me off kilter, but we can do it. No worries. Not Thomas, Bobby, just Tom, TOM @synthflow.ai. That's my email. Let's go change this time zone. Time zone is very important. And let's go Europe, Madrid. Okay. Prompt wise, let's go ahead and delete this default one. Let's add a space for save to make sure it's gone. Okay. Next, I'm going to go over to DeepSeek. Now, this is DeepSeek. It looks a bit like ChatGPT. It's got this thing called DeepSeek R1. I haven't actually tried with ChatGPT, but I've tried this before. So we're going to say, I'm going to give you, I wonder if I can do this with voice actually. I'm going to give you an example of a voice AI prompt for a voice AI assistant, and I want you to come up with another one. The use case that I want you to come up with a new script for is going to be a hotel receptionist. Please make sure you cover all the details that are covered in the example prompt for the new one. I love using like this dictation tool, by the way. It's called Whisperflow. It's really accurate instant transcriber that is good. I've been enjoying it a lot. Example prompt. Okay, let's add that in. This one is for a college AI receptionist. Does anyone want to give me a name of a hotel we should do this for? Fire it in the chat. Let's pick a fictitious name. Okay. There you go. Jerry's quick. For a voice assistant, I want to come up with another one. Please go over the details. The hotel is called. Cool. Whereabouts is it based? Is that Austrian? Let's see what it comes up with. I haven't actually compared DeepSeek with ChatGPT at the moment for this prompt. I know ChatGPT just released their reasoning model too. But this just works really well because it thinks through the type of prompt that it's creating. So it actually does a really, really good job. So you can see it's thinking through. We've given it a pretty good prompt as an example. You can see how it's broken down. We have who you are, the goal for the call actions, the routing calls. This means that if you've got different extensions that you want to pass it through to or transfer the call to, you can put some information in here. It's probably a bit more intermediate level, but Then we have answering general inquiries for admissions, financial aid, programs and courses, events. How to handle certain callers. This means if the caller is unsure of what they need, probe gently to identify their concern. Okay, cool. Then we have call ending, knowledge base, frequently asked questions, and then some tone and style guidelines too. So that's actually a really good way to structure a prompt. If you're unsure, dive into a couple of templates and you'll be able to get some good inspiration there. Okay, so here is what we have. You are Clara, a warm and welcoming AI hotel receptionist. Your role is to assist guest reservations. Yep. Okay. Your primary goal of the call is to address inquiries efficiently. You have a greeting and then routing the calls. Okay. Answering general inquiries. So if anyone wants to guide me on what I should and shouldn't include while I read this, especially if you're actually wanting to create a hotel receptionist, let me know if I'm missing stuff and we can add it in. How do I book a room? You can book a room like this. If you've got a website too, let me know and I can add it in. Would you prefer a suite, deluxe, or standard room? We have check-in times, amenities. 123 Cozy Lane, Germany. Okay, this looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this one. Let's go ahead and add it back in to this prompt. If anyone's building assistants for the first time, you might see like hashtags and stars and everything. Don't be too worried about it because they're not very important. They just give like a really easy way to separate out the prompt. So you could actually just go and delete all. Please give me this as plain text without symbols. It actually doesn't make a difference. It's just a visual way to break it up because we haven't got headings. Yeah, like Santosh says, DeepSeek's actually really nice and human. Are you working a custom prompt to obtain that prompt layout? Yeah, Brian, what I did, I just went into one of the templates we have on Synthflow. I grabbed the prompt and then I use that as an example for a new prompt. Can the prompt reach out to a website for supporting info? Yeah, you can pull information and use it as a knowledge base. That's for sure. Okay, we'll wait till this finishes and then can I copy this or is it not going to let me? Oh yeah, here it is. Cool. So yeah, now this is without all the stars and the dashes. This is pretty simple. We've got some routing calls which I don't think we'll need, but we have a simple prompt now. One thing we might actually want to add back in is the conversational quotes, but it should be okay. Hey, what should we do for the introduction? Hey, you've reached, let's say, a nice friendly greeting. Hey, welcome to Tritel. How may I assist you today? Let's save that. Okay, let's have a look at the frequently asked questions. If I'm building for, say, like a hotel receptionist, one of the things that we might want to know is how to book a room and what they cost. So let's add some more information to the knowledge base about room pricing, please. I want to add some more information to the knowledge base about the room pricing for our hotel. Please come up with some sample prices. Okay, knowledge base. Okay, this is cool. Using AI just is great. It saves a bunch of time. If anybody's following along, we're building a hotel reception. If you've just joined, we're building a receptionist for a hotel in Austria to greet people who call and provide some information that they need. Please work into you. Okay. So we can leave that. One thing we might want to do while this is working away is go into our configure tab, and we can actually start to think about how we do the voice. If you actually have a website with some info, you can go down here to the knowledge base and you can add something to the knowledge base. Actually, you need to go to here first. Sorry, on the left hand side, go to the knowledge base. Let's grab the hotel name and we'll say the trigger conditions when it looks it up. The user is asking for more information about the hotel. You press create. This is basically giving the AI and the assistant some information about the hotel. Let's go ahead and add some information. You could either upload a PDF file if you have one, a blank document, or you can paste some URL. 2 seconds. Jerry, do you actually have a URL for this hotel? Maybe we can try adding in. Okay, I'm just going to bring it up on my other screen. Okay, cool. Okie dokie. Let's go and paste this in. And we're going to say main website. There we go. Upload it. So if you're looking to create a knowledge base, you can just add in a URL and it will go ahead and scrape it and pull that into a knowledge base that you can then use. Oh, DeepSeek is busy. Let's try that one again. If not, we can just manually paste this one in. Let's just take this room pricing. Okay, now we've got the website added. What you can do is go back to your assistant, hotel receptionist, and we can go to the knowledge base and now attach this folder. Now, if adding things like documents and websites and PDFs, you can attach multiple things. So you can attach a folder full of documents. You can see here it has one document attached. You can go ahead and press save. And now we have this attached to our knowledge base. Maybe we want to, is it the same time zone as Madrid? I think it probably is, isn't it? +1. Okay, but we're good. So now that we've got that, we can add our prompt, which is going to give us some prices, and then we'll go ahead and give it a little test. Let's go here, cozy room, deluxe room, luxury suite. sure this is formatted nicely. Okay. So it should know this. We can save it. I'm just going to change my screen share and then we can list some voices about which ones we're going to use for this assistant. Actually, probably the most, I'd say, the most important part of using a good assistant or creating a good assistant is the voice. Picking the wrong voice can make one sound really robotic, but picking the right one and you can create a really good assistant. Okay. Should be sharing this particular screen now. Okay. In the configure tab, you can see the screen. You can go to the voice and we've got this one by default.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
That was pretty good. Let's go and press edit and we'll see what we've got. You can import any voice from 11 Labs, by the way. So,
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
okay. So you've got 200 voices in here. We could import one. Let's have a look if we've got any.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
It's a bit slow. Jerry, if you hear a voice that you like, let me know too. We don't need an emoji.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Okay, it's probably a bit American.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Okay, cool. Let's just go with this one for now. If we did want to go to 11 Labs, let me stop sharing. Let's see if there might be some different voices. Has everybody used 11 Labs before that's in here? Let's go to voices. Let me share this screen. So I have to keep resharing just to make sure it shares the tab audio too, so you can hear the voices. When I share my whole screen, it doesn't. Okay, so if I was building a receptionist for this particular hotel, it's Austrian, and I probably want a female voice. So I want to go to the library. I want to try and find a conversational voice too. And then you can use these filters up here. Got some trending, latest, most used, languages. I don't think it has Austrian, it has German, so maybe we'll stick to English. And I wonder if there's an accent. Let's have a look. It's Australian. Let's have a look. It's got a German accent, maybe. No, okay. Let's try. Okay.
Wir müssen den Schmerz annehmen und
Austrian male?
Mut ist nicht die Abwesenheit von Angst, sondern einfach trotz dieser Angst mit Würde weiterzumachen.
Jerry, is that how does that voice sound? Can you hear that? Is that appropriate for a receptionist, or is that not? We can use an English one for now, but I think that is, we've got 2 Austrian voices available to us for this particular use case.
Mut ist nicht die Abwesenheit von
Okay. Maybe we can add this, and just to show you. Oh wait, there is more. But they're all male. think. Maybe let's go all Austrian.
Es gibt etwas, das ich dir unbedingt sagen muss.
Jerry, do you speak Austrian? How can you tell me if these voices are good or not? Let's have a look at one more. Narration, educational purpose.
Ich bin so dankbar, dass es dich in meinem Leben gibt. Du machst jeden Tag.
Okay. So the way that you'd bring one of these in, I think this is one of the popular ones.
Maar breng je een spritzwijn?
You go to add, you can add it to your voices in 11 Labs, and then you press view, and you can grab this ID here, and then you go back over to SynthFlow, and if you want to import it, then you do this. Let me just reshare the screen. A question from Santosh: how do we know? How do we get Tom picking the right voice? First one was good. Okay, a woman. Let me just grab the one. Sorry, I didn't think the chat didn't scroll down. Okay, cool. So when you grab the ID, you go to the voice and you can go to edit and you go to imported. You go to import voice and then you can import this one. Some of the voices in 11 Labs cost more tokens to use, but if you're going to make an investment into a good voice, I'd recommend it because it makes a difference between a really good assistant and let me just get the other one too, this female one. It makes a big difference between just an okay assistant and an excellent assistant, because no one likes talking to robotic assistants. Okay, cool. This one, let's go ahead.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Okay, cool. So let's leave it as that. If you wanted to tweak some of the settings, you can, I don't know, exaggerate the style. I don't know if this is going to make a difference actually.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Yeah, actually does make a bit of a difference on this one. It's not too much of an expressive voice. Sometimes if you have like a really expressive voice, which is up and down, if you tweak this, style exaggeration and the stability, let's go to expressive and up there. I don't know if I was doing this, by the way, I just want to show you for experimentation purposes.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
You can see the voices now all over the place. Let's just go balance, and I think the most you want to put this up to is maybe like 0.7. So
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
cool. So that's a pretty good voice for this particular assistant. What else do we want to do now? We could add an avatar. I don't have an avatar to hand, but you can upload this one here. This is going to be when you do embeddings, or if you wanted to recreate this one as a widget, you can. And we're just going to leave it as this. So what we could do actually for now, let's go ahead and just give it a try. Introduction. Let's edit this a minute. Jerry, do you have a name for this assistant? Clara is currently the name. If you've got another one, you can tweak it. Let's just take out this. Okay. Okay, Laura. Let's edit this to Laura. Okay. Laura and Laura. Cool. Okay, let's try and give myself a call. Bear with me 1 second. One thing that we need to do, actually, let me just show you this, is before you can test an assistant, you need to deploy it by attaching a phone number. You can attach a phone number which you buy from Synthflow, which is in here, phone number, new phone number, buy a phone number, or you can connect your Twilio account through integrations and then Twilio, and then you bring in your SID and auth token in here. And then you can purchase numbers from different countries and for different use cases directly through Twilio. When you're building a assistant, you're going to want to attach a number, which you can do up here. Press this change button, and let's use this one because it's available. Cool. You see this green thing pop up here saying it's assigned. Let's go ahead and give this a test. I'm going to say Tom. Let's do Spain. 1 sec. Okay. Let's have a look, see if it comes through. Okay, the phone is calling. Where's the camera here? Yeah, it's calling.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Hi, I'm just looking to potentially come and stay. I wonder if you can tell me a bit about the rooms that you have available.
Of course, we have a variety of rooms to suit your needs. Our cozy standard room is perfect for solo travelers or couples, featuring a queen-size bed and complimentary Wi-Fi. If you're looking for something with a view, our deluxe forest view room offers stunning views of the Black Forest and includes a king-sized bed and balcony. For those seeking luxury, our luxury suite comes with a private fireplace and premium minibar. And if you're traveling with family, our family suite has 2 bedrooms and a kitchenette. Is there any particular room that catches your interest?
I was looking for a big room if possible. I've got children, so do you have any suites available?
Absolutely. Our family suite would be perfect for you. It has 2 bedrooms, a shared living area, and a kitchenette ideal for families. Would you like more details or assistance with booking?
How much are your suites?
The family suite is priced at €220 per night, including VAT. Prices may vary during peak seasons or special events. Would you like to check availability for your preferred dates?
That's okay for now. Do you have a spa available?
Yes, we do. Our Serenity Spa offers a range of treatments, including massages, facials, and a sauna. Would you like to schedule an appointment or learn more about our spa services?
No, it's okay. I do have a small dog. What's your pet policy?
Pets are more than welcome at Kushal Hotel for a small fee. Would you like me to note your furry friend's stay in your reservation?
Not right now. I can give you a call back. Thanks. That was great.
You're welcome. Feel free to call back anytime. We look forward to welcoming you and your family, including your furry friend. Have a wonderful day.
Got it. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so that was pretty good. I think that's actually quite a good voice for that assistant. Felt like Felt like a natural sounding voice. There was a couple of longer pauses in there on certain questions. But if you look at our prompt, it got this correct, like family suite, which is 220 euros. Got a pet policy in here. Let me note your furry friends stay. Pets are welcome for a small fee. That was good. What else? It said about the deluxe view. Said about the spa. What else did we have on there? Yeah, Serenity Spa. I mentioned that, which was good. And overall, I think that was pretty friendly. So yeah, pretty good. Any questions so far with building a receptionist? Anything that I glossed over that you might want to talk about? And then we can move on in a sec to how we'd potentially capture some information from this call. So here we go. Let's put this on stream. Can you explain how the phone extensions work? I can see you have them in the prompt, but how would that work from a caller perspective? Okay, so I'll show you actions in a minute, but what you can do here is during the call, you can do call transfers. So let's take this one. Maybe reservations we don't need because they're on there, but maybe the spa and wellness. Let's say your receptionist answer and you want to put them through to extension 205 to go to the spa. What you can do is go to actions, and during the call, we have a couple of actions available to us where we could do this call transfer. We can add a new action in here. Let's say, I don't know, let's just put in a random number. This could obviously be the actual number that goes through to. Or you could put your hotel number and then you put your extension in here. So your extension is 205. And then when the transfer should take place, when the user wants to be put directly through to the spa to make a booking. Okay, that's how I do that one. If you want to put some background music on this one, you can. Ambient maybe. And then you could say the initial message is what the human agent will hear when the call is getting transferred. So you are getting a call from someone who wants to make a booking in the spa. Okay. And then it can dial this number, you can do a timeout, another message, what's being transferred. And if it couldn't be transferred, this is another message. And then human availability, you might want to set the working hours, 9 to 5, for instance. Time zone, make sure you set this. It's quite important. Let's go to Madrid. Okay. And can we save and attach this? Oh, okay. We need to add a human not available. Unfortunately, here we go. Let's just dictate this. Unfortunately, nobody at the spa is available right now. Can I help at all? Okay, cool. And then we press save and attach. And if you've got different areas of the business you want to do call transfers to, you can add more of these by going to add action and call transfer. So now we can transfer direct through to the spa. That's how you can do call forwarding, call transfers to a human. Again, you can customize this rule. Message to transfer. Sorry, where is it? When should the transfer take place? Somebody which wants to speak to a human and is getting frustrated you could just say when the user wants to speak to a human, just customize this case in here, and then that'll work. Okay. Let me just scroll through some of the messages. Do the extensions work if we set up the assistant? So the caller could press 1 for the spa. Is that an action we code on the side or within the phone tree itself? So at the moment, we haven't got phone trees set up that you can just press numbers and be directed, but you can just talk to the assistant and they should be able to transfer you if you set up those call transfers correctly. Can you personalize that you are getting a call from somebody with the caller's name of known at this point? Not at the moment, but soon you might be able to pass some custom information in there. Okay, so we have a simple hotel receptionist now called Laura, Crucial Hotel, which is pretty good. We've got some key information. What we could do is, in the moment, you can book online on this URL. Maybe you want to actually capture some information from the call, just so that we're actually getting some output from a call every single time. Maybe you want to email it through to keep track of what's actually happening on this phone call. And the way you do that is through information extractors. And this is basically information capturers. And you can set that up like this. So again, during the call, go to actions, go to during the call. And we're going to add an action. And here we're going to go, we're going to go after the call. We're going to go add an action. And then we're going to press this information extractor. And Brian, just to answer your question quick, what's the best way to refer to the human as the user? As the human, or what do you mean? As in when you're talking to the... Yeah, user, human, I think maybe user is pretty best, actually. And then when you want to capture some information, we'll go to create an action. And you're going to have this slider menu. You've got 3 types. You've got a yes or no question, a single choice question, which restricts the AI to choose some predetermined options, or an open question, which lets the AI find the answer using examples. So what we could do is say, very simple one, a yes, no question. And it could be interested, let's say, in booking. And it could be, is the user interested in booking a room or a stay? Okay, pretty simple one. And this is yes or no. So if the AI detects that the user wants to book a stay, it will answer yes or no. And you can press save and attach. You can either have them try and make the booking on the call, or you can direct them to the URL. But if you did want to capture any information from this, so for instance, can I host a wedding at the hotel? We might want to identify if somebody's ringing about a wedding, maybe we want to capture this because somebody probably want to call them back. So let's go for an action after the call, and we'd say add an action. We go yes, no question. Let's say wedding lead. Okay, is the user interested in booking a wedding? Okay, this might be something which is by every call that comes through, or the 99% of calls defaults to no. But if somebody did ring up and they might want to actually book a wedding, then you might want to know. You want to capture this info. And then on the back end, if you want to set up a workflow, you can trigger an email that comes through and says, look, this call that just happened, there was somebody interested in a wedding. So please, someone follow up. Okay, let me save and attach. let's just see how this works. Let me just go ahead and test this for you. Let's go ahead and test. Let's go new call. Call me. I'm just going to say I'm interested in booking a wedding, and we'll see if this gets captured.
Hey, welcome to Kushal Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Hi, I'm interested in wedding venues at the moment. I just wanted to know if you guys are capable of hosting weddings or not.
Absolutely, we can host weddings. Our grand ballroom can accommodate up to 200 guests. Would you like me to connect you with our events team for more details?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Let me transfer you to a human. Please hold on. Sorry, I couldn't transfer you.
Okay, so we've actually not figured out or given the assistant any information of who to put the phone call through to if someone's interested in a wedding. So that's a bit of a dead end for the assistant. But we can see if it's actually captured that info. So we go through to the calls tab, and we can see that we've got this phone call completed in here. And in these tabs, we have a few different options. We have details, we have the transcript of the call, and at the bottom here, we have these custom actions being performed. So if we go to the actions, we can see information extractor wedding lead. Is the user interested in booking a wedding? True. So if your receptionist is taking loads of calls and then somebody's all of a sudden interested in booking a wedding, it comes through as true. Yeah, Brian. So the human call transfer sometimes happens when the assistant is lacking the knowledge to answer the question, or that it's a bit stuck on how to answer the question, and it will try and put you through to a human. So the best thing to do is listen to some test calls and add those use cases in, because you want to prompt that so it knows when to transfer. And I think it's more of like a default fallback for when it doesn't know what to say, it will just try and put you through to somebody straight away. Okay, we'll go back into assistant, we'll go into the prompt, and we can say, let's see if we can add this information in. We can go to knowledge base, room pricing. Let's add this actually into routing calls. Let's say if you are in a hotel, maybe you want to go general inquiries. Yeah, here we go. Maybe we want to put it in here. Wedding inquiries. And you can just add a simple like Q&A in here too. It's currently lagging a little bit, this prompt. Or I'm lagging. One of them. But yeah, you want to add this information directly into the prompt about how to handle it. So if somebody is inquiring about a wedding, here's how you answer and here's how you transfer. One thing that you probably want to do again is during the call, do a call transfer and say add action, call transfer. Let's do this one. Okay, put when should the transfer take place? If the user is interested in booking the venue for a wedding, please transfer to a human, to a, let's say, member of the booking team. Okay. And then you want to add that in your prompt too. So it's got clear instructions of how to forward the call. If you need to put an extension, you can do, but also one thing you can do up here is the phone number you want to transfer to. This can be a mobile number for one of the team. So add the number in here, add another call transfer. And then once that lead comes through again, or another lead comes through, it knows exactly how to handle it. Press save and attach. And now you've got two different call transfers that you can have attached to one assistant that knows how to handle that call next time. Is that pretty much clear, hopefully? So we've got a couple of information extractors now. We've got a wedding lead and interested in making a booking. We've got two call transfers. One when they want to just be put through to a human, or once when they want to be put through to the spa directly to make a booking. And another one if they're interested in booking a wedding, okay? Other things that you could add after the call to is an SMS, and just like a simple follow-up call, a follow-up SMS, like a courtesy SMS, and you could say, let's say if the person was talking about a wedding or wanted to have a follow-up call with somebody from the wedding team, you could say, hey there, someone from the wedding team. Actually, let's go, thanks for calling. Let's just make sure I'm getting this name right. Crucial Hotel. Bear with. Okay, here we go. Thank you for calling Crucial Hotel. Somebody from the wedding team will be in touch shortly. Under what conditions should it take place? If the user is interested in getting a call back from someone about hosting a wedding at the hotel. Okay, in these descriptions, it's always good to be more descriptive than less, because that makes it easy for the AI to identify what to do and when. Okay, go ahead and save and attach. And you've got two information extractors and now a send SMS. You can attach only one SMS, but you can attach multiple information extractors too. Okay, let me just scroll down to the chat. BBB, yeah, I can see this chat. If you've got any questions, fire away. Is there anything else you'd like me to demo? People who are building with Synthflow for the first time, let me know what I can help with. If there's anything else you want me to show right now, we've got 6 minutes left. Any questions, fire away. But we've built a pretty nice hotel receptionist so far. So just to recap quick, we took an example prompt from one of the templates we have inside of Synthflow. We put that into DeepSeek, or you can put it into ChatGPT to create a new prompt for our use case. And then we start building out the information extractors, call transfers, and SMS. Two languages in the same call isn't recommended, Dennis. What might be a good one here is to create two different assistants. I think they actually can handle it, but it's not recommended. And Bobby, I'll check my email in a moment for that. How can you use knowledge base effectively or calendar integration? So knowledge bases, they are okay at the moment. I think they're being reworked to become better. So bear with us on that. I think if you're adding knowledge to an assistant, I'd recommend putting it directly in the prompt unless it's loads. Calendar integration, I'd use cal.com. And if you want to extend that to something like Google Calendar, go to cal.com and then connect your Google Calendar with from cow.com, because that one has an automatic sync. RJ, can it do outbound telemarketing? It can do, but you want to be careful about spam call limits. Make sure everyone's got fully opted in numbers, because cold calling through Twilio and stuff will get you banned fairly quickly. Alejandro, what's the best way to test my assistant? Any tips? Best way to test is just to do lots of calls with yourself, to be honest. Ask loads of weird questions, try and interrupt it, make noise, ask out of the norm questions. I think a lot of calls that you do and a lot of calls you listen back to with customers, you'll find the gaps pretty quickly. Brian, I assume you would recommend transferring the call to a live rep to finalize the booking. The alternative, integrating directly with a hotel booking software, would take things to a whole new level. Yeah, at the moment, one thing you can't do for hotel bookings especially is payments. We're still working out payments through voice AI, so doing bookings is pretty tricky actually. But what you could do is direct people on how to make a booking and give them all the information that they need. But yeah, doing bookings directly is pretty tricky unless that booking doesn't require any payments. Sim, sorry, back to the phone queue question. Will that functionality be coming or will it remain voice only? Yeah, we're actually looking at that, so hopefully it should be coming. This is a question, by the way, for anybody wondering. Bernetta, this recording will be posted up on YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and also in the Academy too. I read that you added Swedish language support, but I can't find it in the drop down. Yeah, we did add Swedish language support, I think. Bear with. Unless it's not currently being added. Yeah, you're right. It's not in the drop down. Gustav, let me get back to you on that. Drop me a message in the Academy. I'll chase the team and ask why. How to take care of my minutes bought when testing, any tips? Alejandro, use the chat. You can test the assistant via the chat function too. Just don't attach the custom actions to the assistant when you're chatting. Yeah, you don't have to test through voice all the time. Is all of the training data provided private? Does it go into ChatGPT or DeepSeek for the training? Yeah, it's private. It doesn't go anywhere. We're GDPR and SOC 2 and all that good stuff. So we're not doing anything funky with the data. Eugene, how can you customize a greeting to identify automatically what time of day and to personalize greeting? Good question. I don't know if you can personalize the greeting as such. One thing you could do is do like a custom action to do like a time of day lookup. It'd be like a custom API. So I did one where you could check the weather, for instance, and then recommend if people sit inside or outside. You could do that. But for the greeting, I'm not sure you can. Can we connect our own SIP trunk? We're on Twitter. Yep. Dennis, you can do that. Presentation's actually been delayed until the 7th of March, but I'll do a tutorial on it before. But yeah, you can bring your own SIP. Is there a third-party setup you can recommend? Jenny, sorry, what do you mean by this third-party setup service? Do you mean as in, is there any like consultants or experts you can work with? If that's what you mean, yes, there are inside of Synthflow, depending on your budget. Yep, Jan, it works in French. Pretty sure. Yep, it does. Yeah, Eugene, there is some more languages being added. I'm not sure why they're not kind of available in the drop down right now, but hopefully that should change. Yeah, Brian, thanks for sharing that recip. Simon, yeah, definitely adding more languages. Polish, Romanian was another one that was requested. So rolling out languages as soon as possible. Hi Tom, my purchaser number can I have some free credits to test it. I can't just dish out free credits for you to test it, but what you can do is if you're in the academy and you're learning by taking like the basics course or agency course or intermediate course, or if you leave us a review, we do credit your account with some minutes, 25 minutes per course you complete, also some minutes for a review too. So that might be a little way you can get yourself some free minutes. Okay, any other questions? We just ticked over the hour mark. Hopefully that was a bit unplanned. We didn't plan to do a receptionist today, but that was good because a bunch of you were building receptionists. So hopefully that was useful. Yeah, no problem, Joe. Can I initiate the calls to my UAE number? So you have to go to Twilio to figure that one out. We've had a bunch of people from asking about UAE numbers, but I know it's slightly different than Europe or UK and stuff. UAE is slightly different, so you'll have to figure that one out. No worries, John. Gene, thank you. Thanks, Sim. Thanks, Brian. Alejandro, any other application more advanced in your experience, just to imagine? Yeah, you can get as complicated as you want. Cool. I'll be doing these more regularly too. So if you've got any topics you want me to cover, maybe do a receptionist, maybe we'll do a recruiter next time, just fire away with any use case and we'll hop on and get it built for you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day and catch you in the next one. Catch you in the academy and drop me a note inside the academy if you need any help. Thanks, folks. Bye.